nteltina ke ba jala ila anduntina kuma kan noma me yalon ka man ke diploma we fem fem ba kalan ka ke wala ka ngasa fe ngadial ko ya jala ko ha e fongal ya ri e fen jamaaji je ko he to nyaala bawo fem ben din yalon tel ba kila nta wato la dadal hey alte pare banyu ale na la timo first division team mbabute
alka même fo pour que football o decentralized ndol sonta kan bo kata kan suto ni tilo wol be manke problème oti bari ko nin klopo be banyono ay voting rights or muna nan nin klopo be central rivate voting rights or munem ni ko klopo be banyono ay voting rights or klopo be central rivate nyanda voting rights le sotla because mbebe committee clean le lokan mbe association clean le lokan wala dembe president clean le tombonga wala dembe association ole lokan association ole ne executive la doko nyanta kala sia Gambia be la doko wolete wodo nimba kala in democracy nimpa de voting rights or samba nyanda voting rights or la nin klopol dunte sotno la regional kono oto alter regional voting rights or sala bangali or kafu nyoma sabaye bojana eta constitution ratify nga doko okay
you call up a regional meeting you vote
acha ne me ante be ele me ante
you here you would see we are empowering you should not continue in the the president, vice president, this, that, and that, and thereafter, you know, you will have to develop again. You see that you have to structure your league. I mean, help you, show you how to get money. Government, it will depend on what government is going to give. It will depend if you are the head. You can talking about from within here. I mean, source of bringing money. I mean, you not give, you should not throw it away. And if you don't have this constitution, you are going to throw that away. Because if you don't have this constitution, it's in the whole government. You either adapt it or you don't adapt it. In total. If you don't adapt one, everything goes down. If you don't adapt one, everything goes down. Because we are people will be here. They'll be present at that meeting. You cannot adapt one part of it and throw it out. No. Document in the job. I just take it, or you say, no, this is a bad document. Go up. And then you claim this. Don't let them down. Don't let them toughen become. Don't let them cross. Look. Let us, because now you are talking about money. Crop money called run is not joke. Crop money called run is money that runs to vote. You have power to vote, but you don't have the money to invest on the crop. Oh no. If possible, more than possible. If not possible, more than possible. You must guide it properly. Because the constitution, you are not going to have religions. But you are going to have class. Minister, what is the code? You can't just born today and then go. Let us be realistic. If you throw this constitution out, I tell you, next 10 years,
Anyway, I'm impressed because they were at least ready to listen to us and our views. So I'm happy about it.
What significance will this have in this push and pull that is engulfing Gambian football at the moment?
The push and pull must remain there, in as much as the issue of voting right comes in. As I said, If we are calling for regional association, we have 7 regions. All other regions should be regarded as regional association and have the same 3 voting rights. For example, if CRD is given voting right, URD should be given voting right, 3 voting right, KMC, NBR, West Coast, Banjul, and we have all a fair play level field. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem.
What is your message to the normalization committee with regards to this situation?
Fair play. Fair play only. That's my message.
If you say fair play, where do you think should be really...
the voting right. That's where the problem is. This is the only problem in the Gambia. These people should have only spent 1 to 2 days in their committee. But based on this issue that we are dragging from here to here, that's the only problem, the voting right. If you recognize, as I said, if you recognize Walidan, you have to recognize Rising Stars of Kawur. If you recognize Real de Banjul, you should recognize Birkamaba Football Club. This is what we are calling for. It's one Gambia, and it's football, fair play. The same voting right. You see, what I'm trying to say here is, if they say that they are trying to upgrade football in the region, in what sense? I cannot see sense in it. Because if you say Banjul have artificial turf, they have this, they have that. Where have they gone to? Where have they gone to? Where have those players playing in the First Division League gone to? Where we are, that's where they are. So it's the same. So it's the whole thing that should be looked into. The whole thing. We are not opposition to whatsoever they are doing. This is the view of the people of CRR. Matar is just the figurehead of the committee. And I have to listen to what my people said. These are the people who own their clubs, and what they say, I have to listen to it. Whether they will do it, or I will do it, or we will not do it, I have to listen to them. Because these are the people who have voted me into power. I have to listen to their views, and I have to respect their views. So what they say is what I'm putting into the committee. CRD is united, despite we are divided geographically by River Gambia. We are all one. If we speak one language. If we say yes, it's yes. If we say no, it's no. It's no. Not being an opposition. That's our view.
So you want to see that clause in the constitution being changed? If not, what is going to be your stand?
That is left to the people who are going to vote, not me. That is left to the people who are going to vote. It's up to them. It's their choice. It's not me. FAL is just the chairperson of the Regional Sports Committee. It's their right to vote, and they feel like voting anybody. I will not discourage them. It's up to them.
That brings us to the end of tonight's edition of your weekly sports show on GRTS. Make a date with us next week. Until then, from me and the entire Sports Tonight team, do have a wonderful weekend and a happy Tobaski.